Hi, my name is Tamara Coleman, and in today's video, we'll be talking about the respiratory system. Have you ever wondered what happens to the air that we breathe in through our nose? Well, today we'll be touching base on how air comes in through our nose and reaches even our tiniest alveoli. When we first take a breath in through our nose, it passes through something called our nasal cavity. In our nasal cavity, we have both hair and mucus. This hair and mucus helps warm, filter, and moisten this air, as well as protect us from germs or dust entering our body. Next, the air passes through our pharynx, which is also called the throat, and this has a direct connection with the digestive system. Next, the air passes through the larynx, which is where our vocal cords are located. It is also called the voice box. Next, the air travels through our trachea, which is a sturdy tube that brings air down into our chest. The trachea then splits into two tubes called bronchi, one for each lung. Each bronchus stems into smaller and smaller tubes called bronchioles, and they have a stem-like tree form on each lung. At the end of the tiniest bronchioles, we have a structure with tiny air sacs called alveoli, and here is where the magic happens. Each of your lungs have millions of alveoli surrounded by blood vessels called capillaries. When the air reaches the alveoli, the oxygen passes through the thin wall of them, reaching the blood vessel of the capillaries to get into the bloodstream. At the same time, we have carbon dioxide, a waste gas produced by your body, moving into the walls of the alveoli so that it can be exhaled. This process is called gas exchange, and it's how your body gets the necessary oxygen and gets rid of the carbon dioxide. To sum it up, the main organs of the respiratory system would be the nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli. In the alveoli, the oxygen comes in, carbon dioxide comes out, and this is how your body stays healthy and energized. And that is your respiratory system in action every single time you take a breath. Now that we know more about the respiratory system, let's talk about things that can go wrong. Because just like any other body part in your body, things can be wrong with the lungs or airway. Some factors that could potentially affect the respiratory system would be asthma, diseases, infections, smoking, cancer. All of these respiratory issues could potentially make it hard for you to breathe and to be able to take in the oxygen and get rid of the carbon dioxide. The respiratory system works hard every day, so you need to be able to take care of it, breathe easy, and stay healthy.